it with music, beautiful music.
Hello, my name is Fred Miller, and this is Clyde, who's my off-time, he's a quite frequent collaborator here on these programs. This is a lecture in song about, of course, going around the world in song. But before we do that, we're going to go out to New Mexico, where I was born, and had a wonderful classical piano teacher. Grew up with the classics, had the privilege of going to the Santa Fe Opera. I loved it all. And then, right on my 13th birthday, the Beatles arrived in America. So then my whole focus was shared classical music and the great rock songs of the 60s. And that would go on through high school. Till the summer after I graduated from high school, a friend showed me an advertisement for a big rock festival taking place in upstate New York. And we were up for an adventure the summer after graduating from high school. I said, let's go. And we hitchhiked most of the way from New Mexico to the Woodstock Festival. I even managed to show up very prominently in the poster there. But that was it for rock music. That was the peak of the rock age. I didn't think I was cut out to be a classical musician. I knew I was going to be a musician somehow, some way. I went to college very briefly. That was not for me. Left, traveled around the country in my VW Bug, finally settled in Greenwich Village, and that's where somebody gave me an album of Ella Fitzgerald singing Cole Porter. I was hooked. That was it. This is my music. The music of Gershwin, Porter, Kern, Rogers, Berlin, Fred Astaire, Judy Garland, Ethel Merman, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby. Came up with the idea of a lecture in song, each one being a profile of a great personality or some aspect of American popular song. Started with 6 programs, now have 75, at least to date I have that many. This one is a novelty. It's a place, I guess. I have different categories, but this is under places, lots of places, and it's going around the world in song. Who knew more about travel than Cole Porter? Ours the white Riviera under the moon. Ours a gondola gliding on a lagoon. Ours a temple serene by the green Arabian Sea. Or maybe you'd rather be going gaga in gay Paris. Ours the silent Sierras greeting the dawn, or a sun-spotted Devonshire lawn dotted with flowers. Mine the inclination, yours the inspiration. Why don't we take a vacation and make it all ours? Great idea, going around the world in song. Let's take a boat to Bermuda. Let's take a plane to St. Paul. Let's take a kayak to Quincy and Nyack. Let's get away from it all. Let's take a trip in a trailer. No need to come back at all. Let's take a powder to Boston for chowder. Let's get away from it all. We'll travel around from town to town, visit every state. I'll repeat, I love you, sweet, and all the 48 plus 2. Let's go again to Niagara. This time we'll look at the fall. Let's leave our hut here, get out of our rut here. Let's get away from it all. No need to limit ourselves to the mere 48 or 50, shall we say. American popular song is not just about provincial little old America. I mean, it's a cosmopolitan universe of all kinds of sights and sounds, and explores every facet of human emotion, every interesting corner of the world, certainly. Always, of course, in hope of finding romance and adventure, learning something about yourself. Birds do it, bees do it, so why shouldn't we do it? Around the world I've searched for you. I've traveled on when hope is gone to keep a rendezvous. I knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, you'd look at me and I would see the smile you're smiling now. It might have been in County Down, or in New York or Gay Paris, or even London town. Well, it could be a lot of places. Well, of course, if you haven't read the guidebooks, no problem. I've never traveled further north than old Van Cortlandt Park, and never further south than the aquarium. I've seen the charm of Jersey City, but first let me remark, I saw it from the Empire State Solarium. But we've been putting nickels in the postal savings bank, and when those nickels pile up, we could toddle off and swank. I don't mean an ordinary cook's tour, I mean a cabin deluxe tour. Someday we'll go places, new lands and new faces, the day we quit punching the clock. The future looks pleasant, but at present, let's take a walk around the block. You're just the companion I wanted, Grand Canyon, for throwing old blades down the